Welcome back to Strength, Strategy, and Mindset. This is day number 61. I'm Dr. Dwain Woode, that's Wood with an E. The E stands for Endocrinology. Here I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. We're creating the life we've always wanted, and we are living limitless lives. That means that we're not allowing anything from outside of us, no circumstance, or nothing from inside of us, no history, no memory, no trauma, no feelings to prevent us from doing what we need to do. We are pushing through boundaries and borders, we're breaking through those constraints, and we're presenting our best self, our best health, and our best plans for our lives. We're here and we are focusing this week on back to the core. That's our theme for this week, back to the core, where we're concentrating on some core exercises that we've added to our warm-up and also to our circuit, and also back to the core, meaning that we are focusing on those fundamental things and understanding that the core things that we're doing are the things that are important. We're going to go ahead and get into our warm-up right now. And remember, the warm-up is designed to help us get those muscles moving, get them ready for what we're going to be doing through the circuit, to increase our heart rate and our blood flow so that we get that much needed oxygen to those muscles, and to increase the temperature so that the muscles become more flexible and stretchy, that's the word, so that we can decrease the chances of any injuries. Let's go ahead and grab our dumbbells, and we'll start with our arm twist. We're going to do 10 forward and 10 backwards. And so let's go. If you are doing this without dumbbells, that's perfectly fine. You can do this isometrically, where you're just using your arms. You can use a bag of a can, but get baggy with some cans in it, or anything else that will give you that tension. So let's go ahead and get started. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to move to our crossbody leg swings. I'm going to use the door or the wall on one side, and when I switch, I'll use the bench. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do 10 on each leg, alternating with a 5 count as we swing from left to right. Ready? And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. Switching to the other side, same thing. And do a 5 count in the swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is 10. All right. Let's go ahead and we're going to do our forward reaches. Once again, you can do this by isometric version. Right now, I'm using the dumbbells, and the idea here is, as we reach towards the front, we're trying to pretend, and we can visualize that we're reaching beyond our fingertips as we're reaching there, and we're tightening our arm muscles, right? So those triceps, the biceps. We're tightening the shoulder muscles, the neck muscles, tightening those muscles in the chest. And then the idea of back to the core, that we're activating the core pulling that belly button in just a little bit so we get those muscles involved, and then tightening the glutes. Of course, we got our feet shoulder width apart, so we're using the lower body as well, okay? So we're activating lots of different muscles in this space. So we're gonna do 10 of these with a 5 count at the front. Here we go, and ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 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 That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 10. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and we're going to do our high knee marches. We're going to do that for 60 seconds, 1 minute, and try to get those knees as high as possible. And we're going to do a 1-2 count. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's the rhythm that we're going to do. Ready? And here we go. Get ready. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get those knees up. Get those knees up. Keep the rhythm going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Feel that heart rate going up, and blood is flowing. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 30 seconds. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Feel that temperature going up in your body, right? 15 seconds. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. And here we go. All right, last 10. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-wee. Yeah. Time under tension, y'all. Time under tension. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna get to the floor, and we're gonna do the pelvic tilts. All right, let's get these off, and we'll move down to the floor. All right. And the idea with the pelvic tilt is that we've got our bodies, our back flat on the ground, feet flat on the ground, and we are essentially tilting our hips up and up enough so that you can get at least one fist between the lower back and the floor. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're doing that, and your thighs between a 40-45 degree angle, and you're pushing up on the heel, okay? And we're gonna do 10 of those, 10 reps, and you can put your arms, your hands below your lower back. I usually try to put them on the ground, but you can do it anyway. But if you need to put them under there so you make sure that you are getting good space, that's perfectly fine. Ready? And we're gonna do a 3 count when we go up, okay? Ready? And here we go. 1, 2, 3, and down. And 1, 2, 3, and down. And 1, 2, 3, and down. And 1, 2, 3, and down. Pushing up on that heel, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, and down. and 1, 2, 3, and down, and 1, 2, 3, and down. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, and down. That's 7. And 1, 2, 3. If you need to put that hand under, that's perfectly fine. That's 8. 1, 2, 3. That's 9. And one more. And 1, 2, 3. And that gives us our 10. Okay? All right. So now let's go ahead and we'll move to our bench and get started with the dumbbell presses. And so our goal here is we're going to do 3 sets of 8 with a brief pause between set 1 and 2 and a little longer between 2 and 3, but not tremendously long. As a matter of fact, we may try to see if we can go directly to that 3rd set, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and grab those dumbbells and form, focus, foundation. Remember, we're going to make sure that you are using the right form as we're going through this. Ready? And here we go. And let's do it. Up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, that's 4, up, press, 1, 2, that's 5, up, press, 1, 2, that's 6, up, press, 1, 2, that's 7, up, press, 1, 2, that's 8, and we're going to keep going, up, press, 1, 2, that's 1, up, press, 1, 2, that's 2, up, press, 1, 2, that's 3, up, press, 1, 2, that's 4, up, press, 1, 2, that's 5, up, press, 1, 2, that's 6, up, press, 1, 2, that's 7, up, press, 1, 2, and that's 8. All right, so that was good, going directly from the first set into the second set. And then this is a brief break here, and let's go ahead and get that third set out of the way. Ready? And here we go. And up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, that's 3, up, press, 1, 2, that's 4, up, press, 1, 2, that's 5, up, press, 1, 2, that's 6, up, press, 1, 2, that's 7, up, press, 1, 2, that's 8. All right. So that's pretty good. We went directly for the 1 and 2, and then a short break between 2 and 3. Let's go ahead and do our seated knee extensions. And we do 10 of these, alternating each leg with a 5 count when we do the extension. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 10. Yeah. There you go. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to do our press and curls. And once again, we're going to try to go straight to the second set. We'll see. Ready? And here we go. Up, twist, up, down, twist, 1. Move over a little bit. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 2. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 3. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. Let's keep going. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 1. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 2. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. All right. Get those down. And those last 2 reps, really was feeling those. All right, that time under tension is really, it's really something else. All right, so strength, strategy, mindset. Strength, strategy, mindset. We're showing up, back to the core is our theme, which says that we are focusing on some core activities and warm up in the circuit that we'll come to. But as we're doing this, we're activating the core. We want all those muscles in this area to be giving us benefit, right? So the rectus abdominis, the transverse, the oblique. We've got the glutes that are activated, right? So all of those, as we're doing all of these exercises, those are muscles that we want to engage as well. All right, let's get into that last set. Ready? And here we go. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 1. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 2. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7, and up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. All right. Let's go ahead and get our kettlebells and our dumbbell. We're going to do that one, and we'll get to the squats. And we're going to do 3 versions of that. We're doing the isometric version, right? Just using our hands. Then we're going to use the dumbbell and then the kettlebell. So I'm going to do the first and second set, just enough time for me to come up, get the dumbbell, come back, take a breather, and start doing that again. Come up, come over, get the kettlebell, and try to do that again. The kettlebell one, we might end up doing a little longer break, but we'll see. All right, ready? And so the idea here is feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, activating the core. All right, we're pressing in with our palms against each other, and right, we're acting like we're sitting and then bending the knees. Ready? And here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Come over, grab the kettlebell, the dumbbell, and get right into the next set. Here we go. Ready? And down. So 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. Get a kettlebell. And ready? And here we go. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Really felt that last one. All right. As I mentioned to you last week when the elevators went out, I sure was glad that I had been doing those squats. All right, just a quick break here, breather. So those squats really are activating lots of different muscles, right? So at least the way we're doing it. So I've got the muscles in my feet, my ankles, those calf muscles, the knees, of course, I'm using those. I'm using the quads, the hamstrings. I've got the glutes activated. I've got the rectus abdominis, right? I'm using my diaphragm because I'm breathing. And when I'm doing any of the ones I did, I'm actually using my forearms, I'm using my biceps, using my triceps, activating the pecs, my neck muscles. So that squat is not just a simple squat, right? Oh, I shouldn't say it's not just a simple, but it's not a simple thing because you're using muscles throughout the body. All right, let's go ahead and get the dumbbells and get into our hammer curls. All right, and here we go. I'm going to do 3 sets of 8. I'm going to try to go actually rapidly between 1 and 2, and maybe even 3 and 4. Ready? So activate the core, feet shoulder width apart. and dumbbell lifting to the other shoulder. Do that quickly and then lower it slowly, right? And here we go. And up and down and up and down. That's 1, up and down and up and down. That's 2, up and down, up and down. That's 3, up and down, up and down. That's 4, up and down, up and down. That's 5. And you're using your muscles and your arms, not the body. That's 6, and up and down, up and down. That's 7, up and down, up and down. That's 8. Let's keep going. Up and down and up and down. That's 1, up and down and up and down. That's 2, up and down, up and down. That's 3, up and down, up and down. That's 4, up and down, up and down. That's 5, up and down and up and down. That's 6, up and down and up and down. That's 7, up and down, up and down. That's 8. Keep going. Up and down. That's 1, up and down. That's 2, up and down, up and down. That's 3, up and down, up and down. That's 4, up and down, up and down. That's 5, up and down, up and down. That's 6, up and down, up and down. That's 7, up and down and up and down. That's 8. All right, good job. Good job with that. All right, and let's go ahead and grab these dumbbells. Get ready for our lateral raises. All right. You know, as I've been here, I've been kind of playing back. Did we do 3 sets of 8 for the hammer curl? I mean, the curl and presses? Okay, I'm processing that now. Well, seems like that was kind of quick. I don't remember, right? That's okay. We're gonna, if we didn't, we'll pick it up another day. Just thinking. Okay, I don't remember. All right, ready? And we're gonna do 3 sets of 8. Remember, for these, I'm not gonna count them out like we've been doing with the others. We're just gonna go directly. I'll probably tell you when I get to 7, and then we're gonna try to get into the second set, and then maybe a brief pause between the second and third set. Ready? And here we go. And up, and down, 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 and up, and down. And that was 8. Okay? Let's get into the second set. Ready? Here we go. And up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down. That's 4. Up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, and up and down. All right. I'm going to put that down. And so after this, we're actually going to do the dead bugs. I think we're out of order a little bit, but that's okay. I was thinking about the curl and presses, and so I think I got thrown off there, but that's okay. We got it. This is going to get into our last set of the lateral raises, get into the dead bugs, and then we'll do our balancing. All right, ready? Okay. Last set. And here we go. And up, and down, 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 up, and down, up, and down, and up, and down. All right, let's get these down. And then let's get into the dead bugs, get back to the floor. All right, and here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, and remember the idea behind the dead bugs is move up a little bit so I don't hit the bench. So we've got hands straight up. This fell out, there we go. Hands straight up. We've got our legs lifted so that we're parallel to the ground, the calf muscles. Hands straight up, and we're doing alternating left and right, left, right arm with left leg and left arm with left leg. And basically we're going back, right? So that's one, like that. And then back the other way. Okay, I'm not gonna move over. All right, you get the idea. All right, so we're gonna do 10 of those. Ready? And here we go. And that's one. That's two. That's three. That's four. That's five. That's six. That's seven. That's eight. That's nine. And that's 10. All right. So that, I forgot to say, activate the core while we're doing that. Yeah? All right. And then let's get into our balance and the exercise. Get those dumbbells for this. And so one of the things that I was talking to our folks about on Dwain Woode MD Live, so we were talking about strategy and planning, was balance and the circuit. So you should have your 5-minute circuit now that you can do at any point. One good way to be able to use that, which we've not talked about, is if you, for any reason, happen to find yourself where you're missing a day or time has gotten away from you, and you say, well, I can't do a 30-minute, I can't do a 40 minutes, I can't do an hour, but you've got your 5-minute routine. your 5-minute circuit. Just get in there, do the 5 minutes, and let that count, okay? So the process of doing it, process of actually working at it, even for the short circuit, is important because it helps your brain and your body and your mind and your routine know that, yeah, this is important. So I may not have been able to do the whole thing, but I didn't slouch. I took time and I got something in, okay? So make sure you do that. Even if, for example, if you want to take the, and I think the warm-up that we do is about 7 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes. You can take the warm-up and just go through the warm-up. Or if you want to take the exercise that we're doing in the circuit and just do a shorter version, maybe a five reps in each of the sets, perfectly fine, okay? And then of course balance, lots of things that we learn from balance. I mean, I can go on and on talking about balance. A couple of major points though. Balance is what we're always shooting for. We're shooting to be in balance. That doesn't mean that we're always in balance, but we're looking for that. We're shooting for that. Our goal is that. We're setting things up so that we can make sure that our domains of our health are in balance. Just because you're off balance doesn't mean that you're incompetent or incapable, or it doesn't mean that you have to stop. Remember that. Balance also doesn't mean equal. Doesn't mean that we're giving equal amounts of time or resources to everything. It means that we're paying specific attention to those areas and doing what we need to do to make sure that those areas are adequately taken care of. That's what balance means. All right, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do 10 reps alternating each leg with a 5 count between the two. All right, let's go ahead and shift. And 1, 2, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift to the other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. All right. Let's go ahead and get these down. And just like we've been warming up, and warming up is important to get the body ready, then we are now ready to cool down. Muscles have been moving, oxygen is flowing, the heart rate is up, blood is moving in our body, temperature is up, and so we want now to begin to just kind of getting that calmed down, and slowing down the heart rate, getting that much needed oxygen in, breathing out the carbon dioxide, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out, and getting that body temperature to begin going down, because it was up as we've been moving and working, right? When we did, actually started from the very beginning, but when we did the high knee marches, certainly the temperature went up, and then of course all the other things that we've been doing as we've kind of walked through our circuit this episode. So why is it important, this part of the program? Because each part is important. Here we want to make sure that we are aware of our bodies. We want to make sure they're aware of what's going on in the body. We want to do some specific things to help our body begin calming down, cooling down, get that tension out, get the cortisol level beginning to go down. And the first thing is understanding that we are grounded. And so you can plant your feet, make sure you are on firm ground, flat, and both the feet are on the floor, and you rock back and forth to just make sure that you're there. right? Not too much. We don't want you falling over. If you have some balance issues, maybe hold on to a chair or to a wall as you're doing this. So you want to make sure that you're feeling that ground below you. If you're outside, you can take your shoes off, feel the grass, feel the dirt. If you're on the beach, feel the sand within your toes, right? That it's solid, that it's there to support you. And yes, we've been doing the exercise, we've been going through the circuit. It was important that we have a firm foundation, that we were grounded, that we were in balance, right? So as we're doing curls and presses and lifts and squats and cross-body knee extension, even as we're doing the dead bugs and the pelvic tilts, all of those require that below us is something that's there to support us. And that is here. So we're grounded. And in your life, there may be times where you find that there are certain situations that you find yourself in. A conversation, a project, maybe some anxiety, some worry, some distress, some depression, some emotion that's building up in you, and you can find the ground. Plant your feet flat on the ground. Feel it. Don't sit on a chair and get one leg on the other. Get your feet flat on the ground and understand that from this position, from this grounded position, from this supported position, you can begin moving out to make those changes, make the adjustments to get yourself back in balance and to get you where you need to be successful. And then let's do some breath work. So we're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're bringing in that fresh oxygen and breathing out the carbon dioxide. Our bodies have been working. It's been requiring increased oxygen as we've been using those muscles, and we've been stretching them, that time and attention, the resistance, all of that required additional resources. So the blood was flowing, the heart was beating, and our breath was going in and out. And now we can take some big deep breaths and fulfill some of that requirement that the body had. Big deep breath, in and out, in and out, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then in our lives, right, we're breathing in as well. We're breathing in positivity and breathing out negativity. We're breathing in a growth mindset and breathing out a fixed mindset. Breathing in self-confidence, breathing out self-doubt. Breathing in consistency and breathing out inconsistency. We're breathing in success and breathing out failure. We are bringing into ourselves the power, the oxygen, the energy, those positive vibes. And we're breathing out all those negative words that are in us. We're breathing in the inner coach and breathing out the inner critic. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to do that 5 times. And on the 5th time, we're going to breathe in. We're going to hold it for our 5 count and then breathe out. Okay, so let's go in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And this time we're going to hold it for a 5 count. In through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out through the mouth. And feel that tension all melting away. Moving through our bodies, through our heads, through our face, through our necks, through our jaws, through our shoulders, upper chest, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, hips, into the thighs, into the quads, into the knees, into the calf muscles, into the ankles, into the feet, into the soles of our feet, and we're pushing that out of us. And feel the body relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, let me grab my hat. And what am I going to say? I'm going to say another day is down. So you've been here 61 days. 61 times you've said yes. 61 pieces of data. 61 pieces of history. 61 times you've pushed through. 61 times you've shown up. 61 times you said nothing's going to stop me. 61 times you have put yourself and your health and your success first. That is what limitless living says, that nothing outside, nothing inside is going to prevent me from doing what I need to do. No boundaries, no obstacles, no obstructions, no anxiety, no depression, no worry, no loneliness, No fatigue is going to stop me from doing what I need to do. I'm showing up with my best self, with my best health, and the best plans for my life. I'm so proud of you. So glad that you're here. So glad that you continue to say that I'm showing up for me and I'm going to be successful, because that's limitless living. And I'm glad that you joined me today. Hey, this is Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for Endocrinology. Here I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. We're creating the life we've always wanted, and we are living limitless lives. I'll see you tomorrow for day number 62 of Strength, Strategy, and Mindset.